Mabuhay, and welcome to our music education class. Together, we will explore and discover the wide influence of Western classical music to our music culture. Let's begin. In this module, we will discuss program music and the life and works of Hector Berlioz. You will also find different activities where you can learn and show your understanding of the basic concepts and principles of Western classical music. For your pretest, I want you to identify what is being asked in each of the following statements. Choose the answers from the word or words in the box. Good job! For our recap, I want you to read the clues below. Complete the crossword by filling in a word or words that fits each clue. Well done! The music of the Romantic period, program music, and Hector Berlioz. What is program music? Program music is an instrumental composition that conveys images or scenes to tell a short story without text or lyrics. It entices the imagination of the listener. Hector Berlioz is a French Romantic composer born on December 11, 1803. At his young age, he learned to play guitar and flute, but never became skilled in a specific musical instrument. His father was a physician who sent Hector to medical school, but he ended up pursuing a career in music. One of his famous musical compositions is a 5-movement symphony called Symphonie Fantastique. In this composition, which is also known as Fantastic Symphony, Berlioz showcased the important features in his composition in creating tone color. He assembled hundreds of musicians to produce a powerful sound. In most of his compositions, he made tone color as the basic part of his musical language. Let me tell you now the story of Symphonie Fantastique. A young, extremely sensitive and imaginative musician tries to kill himself with opium due to depression caused by discouraged love. Unfortunately, the dose was not enough and does not kill him, but instead plunges him into a heavy sleep flocked with nightmares. His experiences, feelings, and memories are translated into hallucinations of musical thoughts and images. The girl he loves was transformed into a melody, and like a recurring theme, he meets and hears everywhere. Each movement of the symphony refers to a different vision in the young musician's mind. The sequence of Symphonie Fantastique. Hector Berlioz's Symphonie Fantastique is a 5-movement program symphony unified by a recurring theme or fixed idea that represents the composer's beloved. The first movement is entitled Reveries or Passions, also known as a dream. The tempo is a largo, allegro agitato, appassionado assai, or agitated and very impassioned allegro. The second movement is entitled A Ball. The artist sees a lover at a dance. The tempo is valse or waltz, allegro non troppo, fast but not too fast. The second movement is a waltz. The form is ABA form. The third movement is entitled Scene in the Country. The artist dreams he is in the country, but then he thinks about his lovers betraying him. The tempo is andante, adagio, waltz. The third movement is a slow movement, marked adagio. The form is ABA coda form. The fourth movement is entitled March to the Scaffold. The artist's execution for killing lover. Fourth movement slips into nightmare. Convinced that his love is burned, the artist poisons himself with opium, explained Berlioz. The dose of narcotics plunges him into heavy sleep. He dreams that he has killed his beloved, that he is condemned, led to the scaffold, and witnessing his own execution. The tempo is allegretto non troppo, fast but not too fast. The form is composed of two different themes. The fifth movement is entitled The Dream of a Witch's Sabbath, where the ghosts and monsters gather for his funeral. The tempo is larghetto, allegro, allegro assai, allegro, ron du sabat. The un per retenue means holding back a little. In ron du sabat is explicitly stated to be the same tempo. The form, it is the most fantastic of the movement. For your first activity, I want you to arrange the following sequence in accordance to Hector Berlioz' Symphonie Fantastique 5 movement. Write numbers 1 to 5. For your listening activity, I want you to write down words to describe the atmosphere and emotions of the second movement of Symphonie Fantastique, A Ball. You may choose and use the words in the box. For your next activity, I want you to create a short video presentation, at least 2 to 3 minutes, about the life and musical works of Hector Berlioz through storytelling style, with the use of his composition as background music. For our wrap-up activity, I want you to read each statement below carefully and fill in the blank with the correct answer. Choose the answers from the word or words in the box. For our valuing activity, I want you to read the statement carefully. Write your answers in an essay form. For your post-test, I want you to read the following statements carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something from our session today. Always remember to please be safe. I will see you next session. Goodbye.